ball game this evening. And the Marshfield Tigers need to watch out for this ball club from Appleton East tonight. The team that wins this game plays either Stevens Point or Hudson in the regional final here at the Fieldhouse on Saturday evening. Marshfield and Appleton East tonight in a WIAA Division I regional semifinal contest. We'll come back with more of our pregame report following these messages. WIAA playoff basketball here at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield, and good to see a good crowd on hand for this ball game and a nice number of people on hand from Appleton to take in this ball game this evening. As we mentioned, Appleton East 7-18 overall, 6-12 in the Fox Valley Association. The Patriots actually won their first 3 ball games this year. As we mentioned, they edged Marshfield here in Marshfield on December 3rd, 39-37. Then posted wins against Fond du Lac and Pulaski to earn a 3-0 record at the start of the season. Appleton East then lost 7 consecutive games, won 2 straight in early January over Appleton West and Oshkosh West, then lost 7 straight once again. Beat Appleton West again on Valentine's Day, and then lost 4 in a row before winning once again on Tuesday in a regional quarterfinal against Chippewa Falls. East won that contest 58-41. Marshfield and Appleton East have seen a lot of each other in recent years. They began playing non-conference in the 2020-21 season, and East won 3 straight ball games from Marshfield. Then last season, Marshfield did win over East by a slim margin, 52-51. And East won that non-conference game earlier this year, edging Marshfield here at the Fieldhouse 39-37. The final standings in the Wisconsin Valley Conference: Marshfield wins the Wisconsin Valley Conference Boys Basketball Championship with a record of 12 wins and no losses. It's the 4th consecutive championship for Marshfield Tiger Boys Basketball team. Stevens Point second at 8-4. Wausau West and DC Everest shared 3rd place at 7-5. Wausau East 5th at 5-7. Merrill 6th at 2-10. And Wisconsin Rapids 7th at 1-11. Final standings in the Fox Valley Association: Oshkosh North wins it at 16-2. Neenah 2nd at 13-5. Kaukauna 3rd at 12-6. Appleton North and Kimberly shared 4th place at 11-7. Fond du Lac and Hortonville shared 6th place, each team 9-9. Appleton East 6-12 in 8th place, then Oshkosh West 3-15. Appleton West finished 0-18. In other Division I contests this evening, Hudson and Stevens Point are meeting in their regional semifinal at Stevens Point tonight. Ball game just starting, and that game is being seen tonight on ZaleskiSports.com. The team that wins that contest will play the winner of this game between Marshfield and Appleton East on Saturday evening. If Marshfield beats Appleton East, the game would be here in Marshfield. If East beats Marshfield, the ball game would be either at Hudson or Stevens Point tomorrow evening. Also in Division I boys basketball tonight, DC Everest at Wausau West. Also want to mention that in Division V action, the Columbus Dons facing the Assumption Royals at Columbus High School in Marshfield this evening. And that game being broadcast tonight on AM 1450 and FM 98.7 WDLB. And the Neillsville boys basketball team playing at Eau Claire Regis in a Division IV regional semifinal. And that broadcast now underway on 92.7 FM at WPKG. Once again, Marshfield and Appleton East meeting tonight in this WIAA Division I regional semifinal. And more of our pregame report coming up following these messages. Take in this contest this evening. Should be a very entertaining ball game, good ball game this evening between Marshfield and Appleton East. Our coverage of high school basketball on WOSQ brought to us in part by Brock and Decker Real Estate, the community-minded real estate team with over 28 years of experience. Dial 715-319-3009 for Sue, Tammy, or Eileen at Brock and Decker Real Estate of Marshfield. Now, before this ball game is underway, let's turn to the Marshfield High School Pep Band and our national anthem. That is the Marshfield High School Pep Band and our national anthem. Marshfield and Appleton East tonight, WIAA Division I boys basketball regional semifinal here at the field house. And let's review the starters for this ball game. For Appleton East, Josh Christensen, 6'3" junior, averaging 5 points per game. K. Prestigiacomo, 6'3" senior, averaging 18 points per game. Braden Neiman, 6'2" senior, averaging 7.4. Jacob Wiesbach, 6'3" senior, averaging 5.2. And Clayton Neiman, 6'2" senior, averaging 2.9 points per game. The Patriots are coached by Trevor Botts, assisted by Joe LaChapelle and Andy Smith. Appleton East is 7-18 overall and 6-12 in the Fox Valley Association. Starting for the Marshfield Tigers, Chris Pohl, 6'8" junior, averaging 12.5 points and 8.2 rebounds per game. Joey Ketterer, 6'4" senior, averaging 7.1. Brooks Henson, 6'2" senior, averaging 17.5. Landon Lee, 5'11" senior, averaging 12.9. And Valen Ramberg, 6'7" junior, averaging 9 points per game. Tigers coached by Chris Fisher in his 5th season as Marshfield Tiger basketball coach. His record is 82 wins and 39 losses. He is assisted by Brian Fravert and Jake Shepler. The Tigers are 18-6 overall, 12-0 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Coach Fisher, by the way, 1-4 against Appleton East. Pohl and Wiesbach on the center jump to begin play. 5 inches to Marshfield. Here's the opening toss. Goes to Marshfield. Tigers have the ball in front court to our right. Landon Lee at the point. Across the timeline on Braden Neiman. Man-to-man defense by East. Ketterer far wing. Back out top to Lee. Gets a screen from Ramberg. Drives the near side. Turned away. Back far side Ketterer once again. Brooks Henson top of the circle. Here's Lee on the near side. Bounces once, back out top to Henson. Brooks on the drive inside, short jumper up and in. 2 for Brooks Henson. Tigers lead early 2-0. They'll apply some backcourt man-to-man pressure. Prestigiacomo comes across the timeline. Appleton East, an outstanding scorer. Tigers have to keep him in check tonight. Pass far side, broken up by Lee. Landon makes a steal. Drives back down the floor, lays it up and in. Steal and basket for Landon Lee. Marshfield leads early, 4-0. Tigers with pressure once again. Now Prestigiacomo comes across the timeline on Henson. Holds at the far hash mark. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Christensen top of the circle. Picked up by Ramberg. Wiesbach on the far side. Holds it. Goes baseline to Neiman. Prestigiacomo in the corner. Turns on Henson. Spins. Short jumper on the way. Around and in. 2 for Prestigiacomo. Marshfield's lead down to 2. Tiger has the ball back. Ramberg on the far wing, on the drive of the dotted line, turned away. Pulled out top, pulls up, foul line jumper on the way and good. 2 for Chris Pohl. Tigers back up by 4. Appleton East ball in front court to our left. Wiesbach top of the circle. Far side hits Christensen outside the arc. Picked up by Ramberg. Far side, Neiman outside the arc, defense by Lee. Can't drive. Neiman back out front. Ketterer out to play him. Swings it far side to Christensen once again. A lot of outside passing here. Good man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Top of the circle, Neiman has it back. Comes near side with it. One-on-one, he'll drive on Ketterer. Spins in the lane. Back outside. Prestigiacomo can't get a shot off. Holds top of the circle. Starts to penetrate. Goes baseline once again to Wiesbach. Now out top, here's a three-point try on the way and missed by Neiman and rebounded by Chris Pohl. Tigers back up the floor, leading by 4. Lee comes out top to Pohl. Far side, Ketterer with it. Henson in the far corner. Lee on the far wing, can't drive. Good man-to-man defense here by East. Lee tries again, spins in the lane, leans in, off-balance shot, off the glass, no good. Rebound claimed by Wiesbach of Appleton East. Comes to front court to Christensen. Baseline, Neiman with it. He'll attack to the free throw line. Back outside, Wiesbach fakes a 3. Christensen back in the corner. Poked out by Ramberg. Brings it back outside again. Now Prestigiacomo on the near side. Skips it far wing to Wiesbach for a three-point try on the way and around and off. But we have a foul called here. Looks like a moving screen on Appleton East. Call on Clayton Neiman, his first foul, and the first team foul. East's second turnover. Marshfield by 4. We've played just over 3 minutes. Tigers back on offense. Landon Lee top of the circle. Near side, Brooks Hinson off a screen. Comes back out top to Lee once again. Brooks has it back looking downstairs for Pohl. And there's a foul down low. Looks like out maybe on Wiesbach pushing Pohl. First foul, second team foul. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Lee into Pohl, short jumper in the lane, rolls off. And pulled in by Neiman. East back up the floor, trailing by 4. Preston Giacomo near side on the drive at the foul line, turns and fires. It's off the rim, no good. And pulled in by Ketterer. Tigers back on offense. There's a lob downstairs to Pohl from Hinson, or from Lee rather, but over his head, out of bounds. Hard to throw the ball over Pohl's head since he's 6'8". That's the Tigers' first turnover. And so East coming length of the floor, trailing by 4. Tigers applying backcourt pressure. Inbound pass comes to Neiman. Picked up by Ketterer. Now back to Preston Giacomo. He'll cross the timeline on Brooks Hinson. Gets a screen out top. Drives to the foul line. Stop there. Near side, Wiesbach with it. Goes baseline. Gets bumped and fouled by Ramberg. First on Valen Ramberg. First team foul. 14:05 left, first half. Marshfield leads 6-2. East to inbound, baseline front court. Lob up near side for Christensen. Stops on the foul line, comes back outside to Wiesbach. He'll give to Preston Giacomo, can't get a shot off. Wiesbach has it back. Looking back near side, downstairs to Christensen. Picked up by Pohl, who's much stronger, much bigger. So he'll come back outside again to Neiman. Neiman can't drive on Ketterer, tries again, gets in the lane, short jumper on the way, and it rolls in. Braden Neiman scores it. East down by 2. Marshfield to forecourt, Landon Lee outside the arc. Far side to Ramberg. Top of the circle, Pohl with the basketball. Goes to Ketterer on the far wing, can't go back door to Hinson. Lee along the far sideline, brings it back out front. Starts to penetrate, pulls up. Hinson back out top to Lee, near side to Ketterer. A lot of outside passing here by Marshfield, although Pohl trying to post up down low. Tigers can't get the ball to him. Now Hinson back out front, far side Ramberg with it. Hands to Pohl, and he'll fire a three-point try. It's good. Chris Pohl for 3, his 13th three of the year. And Marshfield opens up a 5-point lead, their biggest. 12:50 left in the first half. Marshfield back on defense. East basketball. Neiman between the circles. Picked up by Ketterer. Far side to Wiesbach. Near side, here's Christensen. He'll drive the baseline. Stopped by Ramberg. Valen poking at him down there. Spins it back outside again. And Wiesbach to the center line, grabs it. Neiman near side. Comes back to Neiman. Neiman holds it, starts to penetrate. Turned away by Lee. Wiesbach back on the near wing once again. Trying to find Preston Giacomo, but Hinson has him covered pretty well. Now Neiman on the drive, stopped on the foul line. Downstairs to Christensen, he'll spin it back outside again. Long possession here for Appleton East. Preston Giacomo far side, baseline, Wiesbach, a three-point try, rims out of there. Ball in the corner, and saved in the corner by Neiman. East retains possession. Neiman near side, the free throw line, down the lane, poked loose by Ketterer, taken away by Hinson. Tigers on a breakout, Hinson to front court. Drives the lane, turned away down low. Back outside to Pohl, far side Ketterer. Hinson top of the circle again, fakes the 3. Comes near side to Lee, back to Brooks, he'll drive the lane, short jumper, good. Brooks Hinson scores it. Marshfield opens up a 7-point lead, their biggest. He's coming back to front court. Preston Giacomo out top on Hinson. Starts to drive, almost falls down, ball taken away by Ketterer. Tigers to front court. Lee on the near side. Back out top, Ketterer, far side Hinson. Baseline Pohl. He'll drive the baseline but walk with the ball. Chris too eager. We saw that open baseline. Some changes coming for East to King Clemens, 6-foot senior. averaging 7.8 points per game. Comes in with Apollo Massengay, 6'5 sophomore, averaging 2 points per game. 11:09 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 11-4. East inbounding, baseline backcourt, man-to-man pressure by Marshfield here. And the inbound pass kicked out of bounds by Pohl. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Tigers bring in Ethan Connect, 6'6 senior, averaging 4.7 per game. Ethan has not played the last several games due to injury, but he comes in for Valen Ramberg. East now inbounding once again, baseline backcourt. Pass comes into Preston Giacomo. He'll start up the floor on Brooks Henson. And moves across the 10-second line. Heads for the far side, stopped on the wing. Clemens on the far side. Starts to drive on Lee. Ball slapped loose and rolls out of bounds. And last hit by Landon. 10:55 left first half. Marshfield leads 11-4. East inbounding, baseline front court. Cade Preston Giacomo will toss it in. Lobs way outside to Weissbach. Clemens, top of the circle, drives on Lee. Spins in the lane, leans in, short jumper banked around, and out. And Lee on the rebound, he has a man on his back. Landon Lee at 5'11", and maybe 5'11", gets in there for the rebound. And draws a foul on to King Clemens. His first, third team foul. Tigers up by 7, moving back into front court. Man-to-man defense by East as Landon Lee crosses the timeline. Comes the near side. Far side pull, hands right back to Lee. Henson top of the circle. Baseline pull, he'll fire a baseline 3 up off the rim, no good. And Massengay there for the rebound for East. Hands to Preston Giacomo, he'll cross the timeline for Appleton East. Patriots have the ball back. Preston Giacomo can't drive. Now leans in, one-hander in the lane. Missed and pulled in by Pohl. Henson making it tough for Preston Giacomo tonight. Lee front court, downstairs to Connect. Tiger ball, Connect backing in. Turns, one-hander is blocked by Massengay, but a foul called on the play. First foul on Massengay, fourth team foul. Ethan Connect, 43% on the foul line, shooting 2, line right. Ethan's first attempt is short. 10:03 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 11-4. Tigers make a change and bring in Cam Kolstad, 6'2 sophomore, averaging 1.6 per game. He replaced Joey Ketterer. Connect with a second foul shot. It's away, around, and in. Ethan hits 1 of 2. The Tigers lead by 8. East back on the attack. Preston Giacomo top of the circle. Hands to Clemens outside the arc. Near side, Weissbach has it back. Hands to Neiman. He'll drive, cut off. Baseline Clemens, a three-point try, no good. And pull there for the rebound for Marshfield. Tigers have the ball back, leading by 8. Landon Lee, top of the circle. He'll fire a three-point try. It's good. Landon Lee with his 47th three of the year. And Marshfield now leads by 11. Here's East back on the attack. Preston Giacomo drives on Henson. Can't take the lane. Tries again. Gets inside. Has the ball slapped loose and picked up by Clemens on the far wing. Weissbach on the near side. Picked up by Pohl. Still holds the ball. Pass inside is batted loose by Kolstad. And KM may be on a foul here as he reached around Neiman to knock that ball loose. Foul called on Cam Kolstad, his first. Second team foul. East will bring in Miles Bertrand, 6'2 junior, averaging 4 points per game. And he'll replace Braden Neiman. East inbounding, baseline front court. Lob out top to Weissbach. Holds top of the circle. Now Clemens on the far wing. He'll attack. Stop to the dotted line. Back outside, Presta Giacomo. Weissbach far side, on the drive inside, cut off. Baseline Bertrand with a three-point try. It's no good and pulled there for the rebound. Here's Marshfield back up the floor, leading by 11. Lee on the far wing. Hits Hinson, baseline three on the way, and it rolls around and falls out. Clemens there for the rebound for East. Patriots back on offense, near side, Weissbach with it. Picked up by Pohl, he'll back it out. Clemens deep on the near side, three-pointer on the way and missed. Ball tipped way outside and claimed by Massengay. East retains possession. Presta Giacomo far side. Can't drive on Hinson, now tries to back him down in the lane. Turns, ball slapped loose, but picked up near side by Weissbach. Clemens right back to Weissbach, top of the circle. Holds on Pohl, starts to drive, stop down low, he'll back in. Still has the ball. Back outside Clemens once again. 8 minutes of the period, Tigers by 11. Presta Giacomo far side, one-on-one with Hinson to the dotted line, spins there, short jumper on the way and good. Cade Presta Giacomo for two. East now down by 9. Here's Marshfield back up the floor and away from the ball, a foul on Ethan Connect. Ethan battling Apollo Massengay for territory down low. Ethan called on a elbow, his first foul, third team foul. Valen Ramberg back in for Marshfield. He replaced Chris Pohl. 7:44 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 15-6. Tigers with pressure, and Lee takes the inbound pass away. Hands to Ramberg, drives inside, but missed the lay-in. Back up and in by Kolstad, but a foul called, I believe, on the shot. And so Ramberg gets free throws here. Quick hands there by Landon Lee, stealing that inbound pass. The foul called on Josh Christensen of East, his first foul, fifth team foul. Valen Ramberg, 73% on the foul line this year. Line right, shooting two for Marshfield. And Valen's first try is good. 7:40 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 16-6. One more free throw coming for Valen Ramberg. And he fires. That one's also good. Tigers on top by 11, matching their biggest lead. East ball, Clemens in backcourt, one-on-one with Landon Lee. Moves across the 10-second line. Gets a screen from Massengay. Hands back outside, Presta Giacomo. Can't drive, baseline Clemens. Three-point try on the way, around and out. And grabbed by Brooks Hinson. Marshfield back down the floor, leading by 11. Brooks top of the circle. Far side to Lee. Landon holds the ball outside the arc, poked out by Clemens. Pulls up, launches a long three and connects. Landon Lee for three. By the way, Landon with his 8 points now has surpassed 700 points for his Tiger career. Tigers by 14. 6:55 left in the first half. It's East back down the floor. Presta Giacomo near side, one-on-one with Hinson. Starts to penetrate to the free throw line, turned away. Back outside again to Bertrand, has no shot. Christensen far side, defense by Ramberg. Hands back to Presta Giacomo. One-on-one with Brooks Hinson on that far sideline. Comes back near side to Christensen, goes baseline, and stopped by Ramberg. Backs it down, comes back outside again to Clemens. Very good half-court man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Presta Giacomo far side. Can't drive, pulls up a long two on the way and missed. Rebound Massengay, ball's loose on the floor, gets it back, comes back outside to Clemens. East retains possession, now reset. Presta Giacomo drives, baseline Christensen for three on the way and missed. Fight for the rebound, comes to Ramberg. Tigers back to front court, leading by 14. Hinson near side off a screen from Ramberg. Far side to Lee. Poked out by Clemens. Landon can't go backdoor to Kolstad, comes back outside with it. Hinson on the near wing. Holds outside the arc. Now connect right back to Hinson. Starts to drive, gets inside, short jumper on the way, missed, but Brooks fouled on the shot. And Marshfield gets free throws here. Call on Josh Christensen, his second foul, sixth team foul. Brooks Hinson shooting 85% on the foul line this year. Line right for two. Brooks is set. And his first shot up and no good. East changes. Jacob Weissbach back in, also joined by Mason O'Reilly, a 6'2 junior, averaging 2.3 points per game. 5:38 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 20-6. Brooks Hinson to play next season for Northern Michigan University, Division II school. His second foul shot here, up and in. Brooks will now leave, and Joey Ketterer comes back in for Marshfield. Tigers by 15. This is Marshfield's biggest lead. Tigers with backcourt pressure. Pressure Giacomo near side. Starts out on Cam Kolstad. Moves across the 10-second line. Far side, Neiman with it. Back out top to Weissbach. Right back to Neiman, far wing. Dumps it downstairs to Presta Giacomo. Backing in on Kolstad, Pohl helping out. Comes back near side to Neiman once again. Weissbach on the far wing. Presta Giacomo goes baseline, pull-up jumper on the way and good. And East wants a timeout. East will use its first timeout. 5:06 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 21, Appleton East 8.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
.506 remaining first half. Marshfield basketball. Tigers moving in the front court to our right. Brooks Hinson has the basketball. Crossing the 10-second line on Presta Giacomo. Out top to Ramberg. Lee, backdoor cut to Hinson. Back outside. Pohl for three. Rims out of there. And the rebound chased down by Neiman of Appleton East. Patriots back up the floor, trailing by 13. Presta Giacomo far side. Gets Neiman along the sideline. Now Bertrand back out top. Presta Giacomo down the lane. Pull-up jumper away. Banked no good. Pohl has his fifth rebound. Landon Lee back to front court. Hinson, baseline Ketterer. Joey comes back out top to Chris Pohl. Now Ramberg goes baseline, gets inside, and missed the dunk. Ramberg missed a dunk, and Weissbach rebounds. East back up the floor. Weissbach top of the circle. Far side hits Neiman, back out top. Here's a three by Bertrand on the way, no good. Tip outside to Presta Giacomo, however. Holds at the foul line. Neiman on the near wing. Baseline Bertrand outside the arc. Back far side, Weissbach fakes the three, and a reach-in call now on Ramberg. Second foul on Valen Ramberg, the fourth team foul. Clayton Neiman coming back in for Appleton East, replacing Miles Bertrand. 3:51 left, first half. Marshfield leads 21-8. East inbounding at quarter court. Neiman will throw in to Presta Giacomo in backcourt. And he'll cross on Brooks Hinson. Stands at the hash mark. Goes to the baseline, turned away by Brooks. Pohl helping out. Back out top. Weissbach fakes the three. Thinks about it again. Now comes back near side to Neiman. Can't drive on Ketterer. Near side, here's Weissbach. A long three up and in. Jacob Weissbach hits his 20th three of the year. East back to within 10. Marshfield on offense. Hinson between the circles. Comes back to Lee, skips it cross court to Ketterer. Joey goes baseline, and it was hooked and fouled on the drive. Call here on Appleton East. Call is on Clayton Neiman, his second foul. That is the 7-team foul. Marshfield goes into the 1-1. Cam Kolstad back in for Marshfield to replace Valen Ramberg, who has two fouls. Joey Ketterer shooting 83% on the foul line this year. Line right for a 1-1. Joey 55% from the floor, 51% from three-point range. A standing shooter. His first shot here is good. 3:15 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 22-11. Joey in double figures in three of Marshfield's last 4 ball games. His second foul shot up and also good. Tigers up by 12, applying backcourt pressure. Preston Giacomo moves across the 10-second line on Brooks Henson. Brings it back out front. Near side, Weissbach has it back. He'll drive, stop to the foul line. Looks for some help now. Lobs it back outside. Preston Giacomo has it back. Baseline to Neiman. Moves back outside again. Weissbach, a long three on the way and missed. Ball's on the floor and picked up by Henson. Landon Lee to front court. Spins in the lane. Downstairs, short jumper on the way by Landon, up and in. Landon Lee, 10 points tonight. Marshfield leads by 14. 2:35 in the period. East basketball, Preston Giacomo. Far side to Weissbach, fakes the three. It's back outside on Kolstad. Now near wing, Neiman with the basketball. Can't drive the lane, comes back outside with it. Starts to penetrate, cut off, ball knocked away by Kolstad. Neiman gets it back, however. East resets. Weissbach to the foul line. Looks for some help. Baseline Neiman, he'll fire a three-point try, up and in. 3 for Braden Neiman, his 20th of the year. Marshfield leads by 11. Tiger ball, and Lee has a shot in the lane, knocked it out of bounds, but he may have been fouled on the play as well. Call on Appleton East. It's on Braden Neiman, his first foul. And the 8th team foul. Landon Lee on the foul line. He shoots 70% for the year. Shooting 2, line right. Landon's first try, up and in. 1:58 remaining first half. Marshfield leads 26-14. King Clemens back in for East, replacing Clayton Neiman. One more free throw for Landon Lee. He fires, and that's good as well. Landon has 12 points tonight. Tigers lead by 13. East to front court. Preston Giacomo near the center line will cross on Henson. Bounces far side to Weissbach. Holds outside the arc. Harassed by Kolstad. Baseline Neiman. He'll back it outside once again. Kidder on him tightly. Starts to penetrate to the baseline. Turned away. Back outside. Here's a three-point try, up and in by Mason O'Reilly. Only his 6th three of the year. East down by 10. Tigers to front court. Lee on their side. Back out top to Ketterer. Far side to Henson. Downstairs to Pohl on a post-up. Turns around. One-hander up and in. Chris Pohl on the post-up for 2. Tigers by 12. Appleton East on offense. Clemens on the near side. Starts to penetrate. Gets inside. Tries to dish off as he drives. And there's some contact on a Tiger foul. That's on Landon Lee. First on Landon. 5th team foul. East not in the bonus. So they'll inbound, baseline front court. 63 seconds left before halftime. Cade Preston Giacomo will throw it in. Scored 14 points the first time these teams played. Bounces baseline to Weissbach. Back outside to Neiman. Preston Giacomo, top of the circle. Fakes a long three. Drives on Henson. Ball slapped loose by Lee and claimed by Kolstad. Back to Landon. He lost it. Picked up by Henson. Far side Ketterer. Joey fires a three-pointer. No good. The long rebound on the floor taken away by Lee. And he spins and is knocked down for a foul. Some aggressive play on both sides. And a foul on Appleton East. That's called on Mason O'Reilly, his first 9th team foul. Landon Lee back on the foul line with another 1-1. Landon's first try, up around and in. 42 seconds remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 30-17. Landon Lee with a second free throw coming. He fires, that one is also good. Tigers back up by 14, 40 seconds of the period. Appleton East to front court. Preston Giacomo to the far side. Hands to Clemens. Can't get by Landon Lee. Tries again. Comes back on the near side to Weissbach. Neiman top of the circle, 25 on the clock. Weissbach has it back, harassed by Kolstad. Holds on the far wing. Wants some help, hands back to Clemens. Clock down to 15 seconds of the period. Clemens top of the circle on Lee. Hands back to Preston Giacomo at 9. He's back outside on the sideline with 7. Ball slapped loose and a reach-in foul coming on Hinson. Tigers have a foul to give. So not bad play. First foul on Brooks, only the 16th foul. East inbounding at quarter court with 5 seconds in the period. Braden Neiman will throw it in for Appleton East. Looking. Lobs out top to O'Reilly. Stands out front with 3. Hands back to Preston Giacomo with 2. 1 a long 3 on the way. No good as time expires, ending the first half of basketball here at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield. By the way, ZaleskiSports.com has a couple of girls basketball sectional finals for you tomorrow. Owen Withy and Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran. That ball game tomorrow starting at 5 o'clock. And Assumption versus Sevastopol at 7. Both games can be seen tomorrow on ZaleskiSports.com. It's halftime here at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Our halftime score, Marshfield Tigers 31, Appleton East 17. Back with our halftime program in just a moment.
Join the Gross family of satisfied customers at Gross Buick in Marshfield. Come see their large selection of cars, trucks and SUVs on the Marshfield lot. Or find it at grossauto.com, and we'll have it delivered to Marshfield for your convenience. You'll love their people and state-of-the-art service department, where service guests get a free courtesy car. Top it all off with the Gross lifetime engine warranty on most vehicles. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Hi, I'm Big Clarence, and I'm so terrific that Mall Furniture decided to name their latest and greatest sale after me, Big Clarence.
Sorry, Clarence, apparently you misunderstood. It's Mall Furniture's clearance sale. And right now the savings are phenomenal on all the top quality furniture at
Mall Furniture's clearance sale.
That's Mall Furniture's clearance sale.
Clarence!
That's clearance, Clarence.
Nice finish in a defining moment. She avenged a loss in her freshman year with a dominant pin in her third place match. Congratulations, Erica, on an incredible season and remarkable achievement. Next, senior Caleb Denny. Caleb finishes his high school journey with 198 varsity wins, making him the all-time career wins leader in program history. This season, he bagged his way a good place finish at the state tournament at 175 pounds, capping off an extraordinary run as a 4-time state qualifier and 3-time state medalist for Marshfield High School. Caleb's hard work, dedication, and passion for his sport has left a lasting legacy, and his journey is far from over. He will continue both his academic and athletic career at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. We are incredibly proud of Caleb and wish him nothing but success at the next level. Let's get a huge round of applause for Caleb. Finally, introduce your 2-time state champion, Eva Gardner. Tonight we celebrate your incredible resilience and dominance. After a shoulder injury put her senior season in doubt, she battled through adversity to finish atop the state podium once again. Eva posted an outstanding 37-2 record in female competition and 42-3 overall, competing against both boys and girls. In the state finals, she avenged an early season loss with a dominant 14-0 victory to secure her second state title. Eva is a 3-time state medalist and only the second 2-time state champion in Marshfield High School wrestling history. Eva's legacy is one of perseverance and excellence. Congratulations, Eva, on an outstanding career as a Marshfield Tiger. to our state finalists and our state champion on a great season and career. One more round of applause for our career.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Marshfield Fast Pitch specializes in player physical and mental development with the hopes of making a big impact on their team. Visit our website at marshfieldfastpitch.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Uncle Minton wants you to ride into huge savings this tax season.
With up to 76% off furniture and Mittens pays the tax, you honestly can't miss this sale.
We're your one-stop shop for all your favorite brands of appliances.
Get the latest sleep technology for your best night's rest.
And save the tax. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses is dedicated to stretch your dollars further this tax season in downtown Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows at last year's pricing. Call today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Playoffs at St. Peter, Minnesota, falling to Wartburg 57-56. Wartburg making a couple of points in the final seconds to win that ball game by 1 over UW Stevens Point. Marshfield by 14 as we start the second half. Appleton East basketball in front court to our right. Cade Prestigiacomo far side, picked up by Hinson. Gets a screen from Christensen. Back outside again to Neiman. Christensen baseline, picked up by Ramberg. Brings it back outside again. Jacob Weissbach with it. Here's a long three from the far corner. Good by Prestigiacomo. He now has 9. That's his 41st three of the year. East back to within 11 early in the second half. Marshfield back down the floor. Landon Lee between the circles. Hinson on the far side goes baseline. Back out to Pohl. Attacks. A long 2 on the way. Good. Chris Pohl scores it. He has 9 tonight. Marshfield leads by 13. Appleton East back on offense in front court to our right. Prestigiacomo near side to the baseline on Hinson. Is back outside along the far baseline. Top of the circle, Christensen, he'll fire a three-point try. That's no good. And Pohl grabs the rebound. Marshfield by 13, early second half. Brooks Hinson, far side, picked up by Prestigiacomo. 2 fine ball players there. Pohl on the near wing. Landon Lee, top of the circle. Holds it. And here's a whistle away from the ball. A foul called on Appleton East. Call is on Clayton Neiman. That's his 3rd foul. First team foul. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Lee is looking. Comes in baseline to Hinson. Works back on the far wing. Now Ketterer comes near side to Lee. Landon penetrates the foul line, leans in without the shot. Pohl deep on the near wing. Ketterer swings it far side to Lee once again, way outside the arc. Each team playing good half-court man-to-man defense tonight. Now a long 3 by Hinson on the way, no good. Pohl with a standing rebound, however, down low. Spins back up with the left hand, it rolls out of there. And pulled in by Christensen. Marshfield by 13, East back on the attack. And here is a call, I think, against Appleton East. That might be a walking call on Prestigiacomo, setting up a shot. East now with 6 turnovers tonight. 16:09 remaining. Tigers lead 33-20. Marshfield has the ball back. Landon Lee in backcourt. Harassed by Braden Neiman. He'll cross the timeline. He's back outside to Hinson. Now Lee gets it back deep on the far wing. Pohl top of the circle. Turns. Fakes a 3. Starts to drive. Pulls up at the foul line. Leans in. One-hander off the glass. No good. Tipped outside, but grabbed by Neiman. East has the ball back. Christensen. Baseline to Neiman. Stands in the lane. And he's fouled on the shot. Call coming on Landon Lee. His second first-team foul. 2 Niemans in the ball game for East, remember. Braden Niemann and Clayton Niemann. East inbounding, baseline front court. Preston Giacomo looking. Lobs out top to Clayton Niemann. Brings it back in the center circle. Far side, Weissbach has the basketball. Picked up by Pohl. He'll back it out. Near side, Braden Niemann has it back. Defense by Kitterer. On the cut to Preston Giacomo. Foul line jumper missed. Ball slapped away from Ramberg, out of bounds. And last hit by an East ball player. 15-15 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield leads 33-20. Tigers coming length of the floor. Lee inbounds to Hinson. Preston Giacomo with him. Now picked up by Braden Niemann on the switch. Hinson will cross the 10-second line. Comes near side to Ramberg, downstairs to Pohl. Chris goes up with one hand and lays it in. Pohl with 11. Tigers by 15, matching their biggest lead. 14:55 to play. East ball, Weissbach on the near wing. On the drive, on Pohl. Turned away down low. Needs some help. Back outside to Christensen. Double teamed out there, and a reach-in foul coming maybe on Ramberg. And that will be 3 fouls on Valen Ramberg. Second team foul. East will toss it in a quarter court, trailing by 15. Braden Niemann will throw it in for Appleton East. Preston Giacomo at the center line. Defense by Brooks Hinson. Gets a screen, can't go baseline. Now tries to back down on Brooks in the lane, fall away one-hander, up and in. Tough shot by Cade Preston Giacomo for 2. He now has 11 tonight. Marshfield's lead down to 13. Tigers back on the attack. Lee still in backcourt. He'll cross. Starts to drive, gets inside, shovels inside to Ramberg, who missed the lay-in. And the rebound claimed by Clayton Niemann. Long front court pass of the far sideline to Braden Niemann. Attacks the dotted line. Back outside, Weissbach thinks about the 3. Goes back out again to Braden Niemann. He'll drive the baseline. Stopped down low by Ketterer. Back to the foul line. Comes back outside again. Weissbach with it. Picked up by Pohl. Stands out front, starts to drive. At the dotted line, turned away by Chris. Baseline, Clayton Niemann. 3-pointer is missed. Ball's on the floor. And claimed by Braden Niemann. And a tie ball call as Ketterer grabs it as well. And possession will go to Marshfield. Ethan Connect reports back in for Marshfield for Valen Ramberg with his 3 fouls. 13:44 left in regulation time. And Marshfield leads 35-22. East with backcourt pressure. Lee has the basketball. Comes across the 10-second stripe. Picked up by Preston Giacomo. Baseline to Pohl, right back to Landon. Hinson swings near side to Ketterer. Joey back out top, far side to Hinson. Brooks attacks, spins in the lane, turns, fakes a shot, goes back up and missed the shot. Tipped outside and tracked down by Appleton East. Picked up by Christensen. Patriots back on offense. Near side, Weissbach with it. Picked up by Connect. Far side, Braden Niemann holds the basketball. Preston Giacomo, top of the circle, backs it on Hinson, stopped. Near side, Weissbach drives on Pohl in the lane, 10-footer on the way, and good. Weissbach with 2. 11-point lead for Marshfield, 12:45 left in regulation time. Tigers back up the floor, Landon Lee top of the circle. Each team playing good man-to-man defense tonight. Here's Pohl on the near wing. Landon Lee to the free throw line, goes down the lane, spins, one-hander on the way, no good. The rebound to Connect, however, and Ethan fouled, trying to pass back out. Strong rebound by senior Ethan Connect, fouled on the play. Braden Niemann on that call, his second foul, second team foul. DeKing Clemens reports back in for East, as does Apollo Massengay. 12:29 left in the second half. Marshfield leads 35-24. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Lee looking, near side Hinson. Brooks on the drive, in the lane, spins it up, but was fouled on the shot. And Brooks should get free throws here. East foul on Cade Prestigiacomo, his first. Third team foul. Brooks Hinson, 1 of 2 on the foul line tonight. Tigers 10 of 12 on free throws in the first half. Appleton East did not have a foul shot in the first half. Brooks shooting 2, and his first try is good. They have 12:26 left in regulation time, and Marshfield leads 36-24. Brooks Hinson now 1,544 points in his Tiger career. Gets set. Here is his second foul shot, up and no good, and Clemens rebounds for Appleton East. Patriots back on offense, down by 12. Clemens on the side, goes baseline on Lee, but Landon stops him. Holes in the corner. Massengay near side, picked up by Connect. Prestigiacomo, defense by Hinson on the near wing. Wants a screen from Weissbach, now comes back outside with it. Screen from Massengay, drops the ball, picked up by Massengay, who missed the lay-in. And Connect there for the rebound. Here's Marshfield back up the floor. Pole downstairs. Turns baseline, leans in, short jumper up and in. Chris Pole now with 13. Tigers lead by 14. East to front court. Prestigiacomo near side on Hinson. To the foul line. Spins in the lane and a reach-in foul coming. That might be Hinson. Prestigiacomo between a couple of Marshfield defenders, and Brooks on a reach-in. His second foul, third team foul. East inbounding, baseline front court, trailing by 14. Nice crowd tonight here at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Cade Prestigiacomo will throw it in. He'll lob out top to Weissbach. At the foul line, comes back near side to Clemens, and he drops the ball out of bounds. Unforced turnover. That's East's 7th turnover tonight. Tigers have 3. Marshfield inbounding at three-quarter court, leading by 14. Landon Lee has it. Starts out on Braden Neiman. Neiman poking at him pretty good. Landon now spins across the timeline. Lobs it underneath the Connect, but throws the ball by him out of bounds. Tigers' 4th turnover. Each team playing very strong man-to-man defense tonight. East inbounding. Baseline backcourt trailing by 14. Clemens looking. Ball loose at the timeline, picked up by Massengay. He'll drive and now stopped. Goes back outside again to Weissbach. Far side, Clemens gets it back, drives on Lee. Weissbach baseline, defense by Pole. Brings it back to the foul line, leans in without the shot. Clemens top of the circle once again, 10:55 in regulation time, Marshfield by 14. Far side, Weissbach baseline, stopped by Pole down low. Tries again, backs in, pump fakes, no shot. Back out top to Clemens. Far side, Prestigiacomo has it back, defense by Hinson. Drive to the foul line, pump fakes, goes up with one hand, and comes up short. And Joey Ketterer flies in for the rebound for Marshfield. Ahead to Landon Lee. Leaves it back out to Hinson. Brooks fires a three-pointer, up and it rims out of there. And pulled in by Clemens. And the ball then knocked out of bounds, and last hit by Clemens. East turnover, their 8th of the ball game. 10:23 left in the second half. Marshfield leads 38-24. Tigers inbounding, sideline front court. Landon Lee will throw it in. Into backcourt, tipped away though by Clemens. Has a run out on Ketterer. He'll drive and miss the shot, but Joey fouled him. Joey Ketterer on the foul, his first 4th team foul.
Foul number 2, Joey Ketterer.
The floating inbound pass, and Clemens makes a nice play on it. Clayton Neiman will come back in for Appleton East. To King Clemens, 79% on the foul line this year. Line rate for 2 for Appleton East. His first try is good. 10:19 remaining. Marshfield leads 38-25. That, by the way, was East's first foul shot of the night. Cade Prestigiacomo leaves the ball game for Appleton East. To King Clemens, 6-foot senior, gets set. Second foul shot also good. Marshfield lead is at 12. Lee in backcourt, starts out on Clayton Neiman. Now moves across the 10-second line. Drives near side, turned away, double teamed. Comes back out to Ketterer. He's really picking up the man-to-man defense at this point. They're down by 12. Lee on the drive, in the lane, leans in, short jumper, no good. Connect rebounds, puts it back up and missed it. Ethan gets it back once again, but drew a foul that second time. Ethan Connect doing hard work down low. Draws a foul onto King Clemens, his second, fourth team foul. Connect out, Valen Ramberg with 3 fouls, back in for Marshfield. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court, leading by 12 with 9:55 remaining. Landon Lee to inbound. Ramberg near side, back to Landon. Baseline 3 is on the way and no good. Kicks out long, grab by Pole. Tigers retain possession. That's 8 rebounds for Chris Bull tonight. Landon Lee at the far hash mark. Near side, Hinson goes baseline and gets blocked and fouled by Braden Neiman. Third foul on Neiman. 5th team foul. Josh Christensen coming back in for East. He replaced Jacob Weisbach. Tigers by 12, 9:39 left in regulation time. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court. Lee comes into Hinson on the near wing. Brooks will drive, spins in the lane, leans in, one-hander up and no good. And Clemens rebounds for East. Brings the ball back to front court, drives on Ramberg, missed the shot, but Valen back on defense, blocks him and commits a foul. And that's 4 fouls now on Valen Ramberg. 5th team foul. So to King Clemens back on the foul line, shooting 2 more. First foul shot by Clemens is good. 9:29 remaining. Marshfield on top, 38-27. Ethan Connect back in for Marshfield, and Valen Ramberg will leave. To King Clemens, averaging 7.8 per game. Gets a second foul shot here. He fires, it's good. Marshfield lead is at 10. Once again, East with aggressive man-to-man defense in backcourt. Landon Lee starts up the floor on Clayton Neiman. Moves across the 10-second line, drives all the way down the floor. Short jumper up and missed. Connect there for the rebound. He's tied up, I believe. We do have a foul called as well. Foul on that rebound. That might be on Connect. That is the call. Second on Ethan and the 6th team foul. Cade Prestigiacomo coming back in now for East. Replacing Clayton Neiman. Tigers by 10, 9:16 remaining in regulation time. East coming length of the floor. Braden Neiman inbounding. Still looking. Comes into Prestigiacomo. Starts out on Brooks Hinson. East ball in front court to our right. Prestigiacomo near side. Hands to O'Reilly for a 3-pointer. Missed it. All in the far corner and tracked down by Braden Neiman. East retains possession. Neiman far corner. Can't drive on Ketterer. Christensen now top. Back to Prestigiacomo. Baseline Christensen. 3-pointer up and in. 3 for Josh Christensen. The Marshfield lead down to 7 with 8:45 to play. Tigers back on offense. Hinson far wing. Coach Botts on the sideline, firing up his ball players, as close as East has been for quite some time. Landon Lee on the far wing. Baseline, Joey Ketterer. He's out along the sideline. Hinson top of the key. Near side to Landon Lee, wants a screen from Connect. Can't drive the lane. Backs it out once again, tries again. Gets inside, and may have been hand-checked on the drive. Call here on Appleton East. Mason O'Reilly on the foul, his second. 6th team foul. Cam Kolstead back in for Marshfield for Joey Ketterer. Jacob Weisbach comes back in for Appleton East, replacing Mason O'Reilly. Marshfield to inbound, baseline front court. Lee looking. Baseline to Hinson. Brooks will attack, cut off, back on top. Kolstad for 3, around and out. And the rebound on the floor, knocked out of bounds by Connect. So East back to within 7 And they can cut that lead further with 8:07 to play. East inbounding, baseline backcourt. Inbound pass comes to Braden Neiman. Hands to presses Giacomo. He'll start out. 8 minutes to play. Marshfield by 7. Presses Giacomo, crosses, gets a screen, drives the lane, has the ball slapped out of bounds. A Tiger ball player, either Pohl or Kolstad, got a hand on that ball, knocked it over the baseline. East retains possession, and the Patriots will inbound, baseline front court. Cade presses Giacomo, will toss it in. He'll lob it up, knocked out of bounds by Henson. Tigers led by 15 earlier in this half. That lead now down to 7 with 7:53 remaining. East again inbounding, baseline front court. Presses Giacomo will look, baseline to Christensen, hands back to Giacomo. Now Christensen gets it back. Christensen far side of the baseline, stopped by Connect. Can't back in. Near side, Weissbach with it. King Clemens near side, a baseline 3 up and missed. Rebound on the floor and grabbed by Henson. Tigers still lead by 7, 7:30 to play. Henson crossing the timeline. Stands out top. Tigers in a dry spell right here. Brooks still holds the basketball. Far side, Landon Lee. Landon back out between the circles. Comes back near side once again. Starts a drive, has that baseline 3. He'll drive and put it in, but I think fouled on the floor before the shot. Call on Appleton East here. That's on Braden Neiman. That's his 4th foul, 7th team foul.
14 clean, Neiman checking in.
Now they marked that the 6th team foul, so we're off by 1. So another shooting foul here. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Lee will throw it in. Downstairs to Pohl, back out to Kolstad. Pohl has it back on the near wing. Brooks Henson, top of the circle. Lee near side, has an alley clear, drives and missed the shot, but fouled on the drive. And that puts Marshfield into the 1-1. That call on to King Clemens, his 3rd. Landon Lee, 4 of 4 on the foul line tonight. Shooting 1-1, foul line left. Landon has scored 20 points or more 6 times in his Tiger career, including 3 times this season. Has 14 points so far tonight. Here is his first foul shot. It's good. 6:55 remaining. Marshfield on top, 39-31. Landon Lee gets a second foul shot here. He fires this one, also good. They now have a Marshfield timeout. Tigers take their first timeout. 6:55 remaining in the second half. And our score is Marshfield 40, Appleton East 31. Back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
10-4, the Sports Den.
East ball.
Field leads by 9, 6:55 left in regulation time. Appleton East inbounding, baseline backcourt. Clemens takes the inbound pass, poked at by Landon Lee. Moves back in the front court for Appleton East. Gets a screen out top, can't drive the lane, tries again, gets underneath, and gets bumped and fouled. That might be on Landon Lee. And that is the call. That's 3 fouls on Landon. 7th team foul to King Clemens. 4 of 4 on the foul line tonight. Back on the line for a 1 and bonus. Clemens ready. First foul shot is good. With 6:45 remaining, Marshfield leads 40-32 in this Division I regional semifinal. Clemens in double figures 5 times this year. His second foul shot here is good. He's now 6 of 6 on the foul line. East back to within 7. Tigers on offense. Landon Lee picked up by Clemens in backcourt. Moves across the timeline, has an alley, drive, short jumper in the lane, banked up and missed. Tipped outside, claimed by East. A run out here for Clayton Neiman. Holds in front court. East back to within 7, 6:25 to play. Preston Giacomo far side. Near wing hits Weissbach to the foul line, down the lane, short jumper rolls around, falls out, and Pohl there for the rebound. Marshfield by 7, 6:10 remaining in regulation time. Tiger ball, Brooks Hinson far side. Starts to drive, cut off. Back out top, Pohl, right back to Brooks. Pohl gets it back, comes near side to Lee. Top of the circle, Kolstad for 3 on the way, around and out. Ball on the floor and claimed by Christensen. East has it back, Christensen to front court. Holds top of the circle. Clemens on the near wing, 5:45 left, Tigers by 7. Clemens down the lane, spins, off-balance shot, no good, ball on the floor, and claimed by Ethan Connect. Tigers have the ball back, leading by 7. Landon Lee crossing the timeline. Stands out top on Clemens. Hinson on the far wing. Picked up by Preston Giacomo. Standing dribble near the center line. Near side, Lee has it back. Landon back out front. Starts to penetrate, and a reach-in foul coming on Clemens. 4 fouls now into King Clemens. 8th team foul. Joey Ketterer reporting back in for Marshfield for Cam Kolstad. Landon Lee, 6 of 6 on the foul line tonight. Line left shooting a 1-and-1 for Marshfield. Landon set, and his first try is up and no good. And pulled in by Preston Giacomo. East has the ball back, down by 7. Preston Giacomo to front court, down the lane, leans in. Scoop shot partially blocked, but he's knocked out of the play. And a Marshfield foul here. Connect right there. And he'll get the call. 3rd foul on Ethan. 8th team foul. Cade Preston Giacomo, shooting 84% on the foul line. Gets 2 free throws for East. Foul line right. Here is the first try. It's good. With 5:01 remaining, Marshfield leads 40-34. Valen Ramberg back in for Ethan Connect. The Marshfield lead down to 6. The Tigers did lead by 15 earlier in this half. Cade Preston Giacomo, averaging 18 points per game, gets a second foul shot for Appleton East. This one is up and also good. So the Tiger lead down to 5 with 5 minutes to play. Lee spins in backcourt. Starts out on Clemens. Moves across the 10-second line. Tiger lead has dwindled from 15 to 5 here in the second half. Hinson baseline, back outside to Ketterer. Back to Brooks. Now Landon Lee on the far wing. Holds at the hash mark. Ketterer top of the circle, near side to Hinson. Downstairs to Pohl. Turns on Weissbach. Spins one up with the left hand and hits it. Chris Pohl with 15. Marshfield by 7. East back on the attack. 4:20 remaining. Preston Giacomo backing in on Hinson. To the dotted line. Goes baseline. Spins. Spins again. Lobs it back outside again to Weissbach. Good defense there by Marshfield. Far side Clemens, a long three up and in. Very long three for the King Clemens. The Marshfield lead down to 4 with 4 minutes to play. Tiger ball in front court to our left. Landon Lee, far side to Brooks Hinson. Right back to Landon, top of the circle. Back near side to Ketterer. 3:40 remaining, Marshfield by 4. Hinson on the far wing. Looking for some help. Preston Giacomo defending him. Lee along the far sideline. Hinson has it back on the near side. Can't penetrate on Preston Giacomo. Goes back to Lee, far side. We have a whistle. He may have a hold here against Weisbach, defending Pohl down low. That is the call. Second foul on Jacob Weisbach, the 9th team foul. Chris Pohl shooting 76% on the foul line. Shooting free throws, foul line left. Big free throws here for Marshfield. First try up and in. 3:23 remaining. Marshfield leads 43-38. Cam Kolstad back in for Valen Ramberg for Marshfield. Second free throw coming for Chris Pohl. This shot is away and around and out. But the rebound to Hinson flips it back on the floor to Cam Kolstad. Good hustle by Brooks. And now Landon Lee on the drive. Gets inside, leans in, left-hander missed, gets it back. Picked up by Ketterer down low. Has to get out of there. And the Tigers get a quick timeout. Ketterer grabbed the loose ball and was trapped in that lane area. And so the Tigers call a timeout to avoid a 10-second violation. Or, a 3-second violation. Marshfield's second timeout.
I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Tigers led by 15 earlier in this half. They now lead by 5 with 3:10 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield inbounding, baseline front court. Landon Lee to inbound. Landon looking. Lobs near side to Brooks Hinson. Brooks only 6 points tonight. Only 2 baskets and no threes. Lee on the far wing. 3 minutes to play. Marshfield by 5. Hinson near side. Preston Giacomo on him very tightly. Lee near the timeline. Holds the ball. Starts to penetrate. Stopped out top. He'll back it out once again. Near side Ketterer. 2:45 left. Marshfield leads by 5 in this regional semifinal. Pohl near the timeline. Hooked and fouled by Jacob Weisbach. Third foul on Weisbach. Tigers are in the double bonus. Chris Pohl, 1 of 2 on the foul line tonight. He'll get 2 free throws, foul line left. 16 points for Chris in this ball game. His first free throw is good. 2:38 remaining. Marshfield leads 44-38. Cam Kolstad back in for Valen Ramberg defensively, as Valen has 4 personal fouls. Pohl with second free throw. He fires, and good again. 18 for Chris Pohl tonight. Marshfield back up by 7. 2:35 remaining. Appleton East basketball in front court to our right. Clemens near the timeline, picked up by Lee. Starts to penetrate to the foul line. Stopped by Landon, comes back outside with it. Far side hits Weisbach. Ball knocked loose. A steal for Brooks Hinson. Hinson down the floor, lays it up and in. Steal and basket for Brooks Hinson. Marshfield back up by 9, 2:10 remaining, and now an East turnover. Ball passed in the corner and goes out of bounds off of Clayton Neiman's hands. 10 East turnovers tonight. Marshfield has 5. Kolstad out. Ramberg back in for Marshfield. 2:10 remaining. Marshfield leads 47-38. Tigers inbounding deep in backcourt. Hinson lobs for Landon Lee. Starts out on Clayton Neiman. Hinson has it back. will cross the 10-second line. 2 minutes to play, Marshfield by 9. Lee along the far sideline, poked at by Clayton Neiman. Spins in the lane. Back outside to Ramberg. And Valen fouled on a reach-in by Josh Christensen. Third foul on Christensen. Valen Ramberg, 2 of 2 on the foul line tonight. Shooting 2 more, foul line left. And the first try by Valen, around and in. 1:50 left in the second half, and Marshfield leads 48-38. He's got that gap down to 5, but now Marshfield pulling away once again. Second free throw by Ramberg, around and out, and the rebound tipped around, claimed by Christensen. East ball, they're down by 10 with 1:45 to play. Preston Giacomo far side to the baseline, stopped by Pohl. Back outside Christensen, near side to Clemens, fakes the 3. Throws the ball towards backcourt, it's loose. There's a scramble picked up by Hinson. East turnover. Marshfield has the ball back on a bad pass, leading by 10, 1:25 remaining. Lee along the far sideline, double teamed and fouled. That call on Jacob Weisbach, his 4th. Landon Lee shooting free throws once again. Landon 6 of 7 on the foul line tonight. Shooting 2. First shot by Landon, up and in. 1:22 remaining. Marshfield leads 49-38. Kolstad back in for Ramberg in the Tiger lineup, as again Valen has 4 personal fouls. One more free throw here for Landon Lee. He fires, and that one's also good. 18 points for Landon tonight. Marshfield by 12 with 1:20 to play. East ball. Preston Giacomo falls down far side, and Kolstad knocks the ball out of bounds off of Preston Giacomo. Preston Giacomo fell down. Brooks tried to grab it. Couldn't maintain his balance, so he tossed the ball out of bounds off of Preston Giacomo. That's 12 turnovers at East tonight. And Ramberg back in for Kolstad in the Marshfield lineup. Here's a foul on the inbound pass as Hinson gets knocked down trying to receive the inbound play. Call here on Appleton East. That's on Cade Preston Giacomo, his 2nd foul. And Brooks Hinson, 2 of 4 on the foul line tonight, shooting 2. Foul line left. First shot by Brooks, up and around and in. We now have 1:13 remaining. Marshfield back on top, 51-38. Kolstad comes back in for Ramberg. On the east side, Trey Schaefer, a 6'2 senior, averaging 1.2 points per game, comes in, replacing Clayton Neiman. Second free throw for Hinson is also good. Brooks has 10 tonight. And now Andile Sangwene comes in for East. 6' senior to replace Jacob Weisbach. 1:13 remaining. Marshfield back up by 14. East back on offense. Preston Giacomo near side. He'll launch a 3-point try near side. No good. Rebound tracked down by Landon Lee. Tigers to front court leading by 14 with 60 seconds to play, and Clemens will foul Lee. That's 5 fouls on the King Clemens. And so he'll leave, and now Coach Botts will empty his bench, bring in some new ball players as well. Zach Mueller comes in along with Alan Massengay. 60 seconds left, Marshfield by 14. And now Marshfield will make some changes also. Jack Sternitsky comes in, 6'3 senior, averaging 1.1 per game. Afton Hamill, 5'8 senior, averaging 0.2. J.J. Steinbach, 6'2 senior, averaging a half point per game. Free throws by Landon Lee. First shot rolls off. Lee gets one more free throw. Joey Kidder also still in the ball game for Marshfield. Lee's second foul shot is up and in. 19 for Landon tonight. Now he'll leave, replaced by Magnus Mockton. 6'6 senior, averaging 0.7. That Tiger lead back to 15, matching their biggest, with 60 seconds to play. East ball in front court to our right. Schaefer comes across the timeline on Ketterer. Back near side of Sangwani. Going down the lane, off-balance shot missed and pulled in by Hamill. Pass ahead to Ketterer, he'll hold on the near side. With 40 seconds to play, Marshfield by 15 in this regional semifinal. Ketterer near the timeline. Only starter still out there for Marshfield. Near side, J.J. Steinbach can't drive. Sternitsky back out top, hands back to Ketterer. Tigers closing this one out, 25 seconds left. Joey top of the circle, comes back near side to Sternitsky. Now Mockton helping out near the center line. He'll hold the ball. Clock down to 12 seconds left. That clock begins to run down. Magnus holds the ball. And looks like this one will come to a conclusion with Marshfield winning this regional semifinal tonight. Our final score in this ball game this evening, Marshfield 53, Appleton East 38. Back with a full recap on our postgame report in just a moment.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
18 points. Landon had 4 baskets. 1 was a 3. He was also 9 of 11 on the foul line. Chris Pohl, 18 points. 7 baskets. 1 was a 3. 3 of 4 on the foul line. Brooks Hinson, 10 points. Brooks had 3 baskets, 4 of 6 on free throws. Valen Ramberg, 3 of 4 on the foul line for 3. Joey Ketterer, 2 of 2 on the foul line for 2. Ethan Knecht, 1 of 2 on the foul line for 1. Cam Kolstad, Jack Sternitsky, Afton Hamill, J.J. Steinbach, and Magnus Mockton did not score for Marshfield. On the foul line tonight, Marshfield 22 of 29. Appleton East was 8 of 8 all in the second half. Marshfield had just 5 turnovers. East had 12. Marshfield led at halftime, 31-17. Outscored East in the second half, 22-21. Marshfield's biggest lead was 15. East did not lead. We had no ties and no lead changes. Marshfield had a rebounding edge tonight, 26-22. Top rebounders for Appleton East: Braden Neiman and DeKing Clemens, each with 4. Christensen also had 4. Clayton Neiman with 3. Apollo Massengay with 3. Cade Prestigiacomo and Jacob Weisbach each with 2. Marshfield led by Chris Pohl with 9 rebounds tonight. Chris 1 rebound away from his 4th double-double of the year. He had 18 points and 9 rebounds by our count this evening. Ethan Knecht with 4 rebounds. Joey Ketterer, Brooks Hinson, Landon Lee each with 3. Valen Ramberg with 2. Cam Kolstad and Afton Hamill each with 1 rebound for Marshfield this evening. Marshfield Tigers earned the win tonight as they beat Appleton East in this regional semifinal 53-38. And back with more from the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse following these messages.
teach young people how to be effective.
On tonight in postseason play by defeating Appleton East in this regional semifinal, 53-38. Let's now turn to Tiger basketball coach Chris Fisher for his comments. Coach, your thoughts about the job done by your Tiger ball club this evening?
It was a tough one. We knew it was going to be. First half, we were really good. We moved the ball well. We played free. We got out in transition. And second half, for whatever reason, we had trouble finishing at the rim. We had numerous 4-footers or inside of that around the rim, and we were just missing them. And we overlaid a couple. It's one of those things where it's a physical game, and when you get yourself open sometimes, you expect some physical contact coming from somewhere, and then when it doesn't happen, you tend to overlay or underlay things, and we had a tough time finishing, but we defended really, really well tonight. That number 3 for them is a really, really talented player. I thought Brooks did a great job of guarding him. We rebounded it well for the most part. Would have liked to have seen a better effort at the free throw line, left some points out there, but getting wins in March is really difficult, and we got one tonight.
Coach, can you describe for us, being on the bench tonight, what it was like to watch the defensive intensity on both ball clubs this evening?
It's what we talked about at the end of the game there. There was just a lot of physical tension out there. Like, you could see it because everybody wanted to win this game. Both teams were playing so hard, and they don't want their seasons to end at this point. And when you get that, you get two teams playing really hard. It can just be really tough to score and put the ball in the basket, which it was in the second half. We made a couple of winning plays down the stretch. Chris Pohl diving for a loose ball at half court and tipping to his teammate. That's the type of play that's going to move you forward in March. Just the energy that you can get out of something like that can really propel you forward, so I was proud of that effort.
East really took away your drive game this evening.
Yeah.
And how did that affect your offense?
It affected it a lot. We thought we could have some advantages inside with our bigs. Chris and Valen, Valen got himself in a little foul trouble. We got Ethan back tonight. Chris was really good around the rim. You watch the film, and if you have to do things over with hindsight 2020, maybe we should attack through the post a little bit more, especially with Chris. But they made it really difficult to do that. Guys guarding the perimeter were helping off in the paint. They really tried to suffocate the paint on us. But we got ourselves to the free throw line enough and made enough plays down the stretch.
You mentioned the job that Presta Giacomo did on Hinson, held Brooks to only 10. On the opposite side, Hinson held Presta Giacomo to 13.
Yeah.
The guy's been over 20 points this year, 11 times this year, so good defensive job by Brooks tonight.
Brooks is just a gamer. He wants to guard the best on every opposition, every team we play. He wants to guard the best player. Presta Giacomo's an all-conference, maybe even an all-state type of player. Really good games, 3-level scorer. He can shoot it. He can get to the free throw line, back to the basket games, really good with him. Brooks was step for step with him on most possessions tonight, made things really difficult for him. And Brooks, to his credit, I don't think he forced a whole lot. Usually when you get good defenders like that, you have a tendency to force things. I didn't think Brooks did that tonight. He'll tell you that he missed some stuff around the rim again, missed a couple free throws here and there, but that's March basketball. It's really tough.
One thing that was evident also was the help defense, especially from Chris on Presta Giacomo tonight.
They have a tendency, Presta Giacomo does, to when he drives and then turns it into a post-up, he really likes working the middle of the floor. He tries to back his way down, look over his shoulder to see the weak side of the court and try to attack the paint. So we wanted to get somebody there, preferably be Chris because of his size. He can cut down that vision, or Ethan or Valen. We were good there, but a couple times Presta Giacomo would spin back to the baseline and make a really tough shot. But all in all, we got a playoff win, and that's what we wanted.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thanks, Gene.
Marshfield Tiger basketball coach Chris Fisher with us. as the Tigers win this ball game with Appleton East tonight, 53-38. Key man on this ball club tonight, Landon Lee, Marshfield Tigers senior guard. Landon, congratulations on the win. Give us your thoughts of the job done by you and your teammates this evening.
Yeah, we really competed hard tonight. You know, we had a lot of adversity tonight, and things didn't really go our way a lot tonight. But I think as a team, we stayed together and we really pushed through.
Can you talk about one of the aspects of your game is your ability to drive to the basket, drive the lane and get shots in the lane area or dish off, but they really took that away from you tonight. How did you have to adjust your game because of that this evening?
Yeah, they played really physical tonight, and that's not really something we're used to too often. So you just kind of got to dig down and just play a little harder tonight, and I think I did an okay job at that.
What was the defensive intensity like on the floor this evening between both ball clubs?
We always get after our opponent. That's our main focus every single night. Is we're gonna D you up like no other, and we're always having 84 feet of smoke. And then they played hard too, so it was a good game.
Very intense ball game this evening on both sides, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was certainly a good game. Landon, congratulations on the win, and good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Marshfield Tiger basketball standout Landon Lee. By the way, Landon surpassed 700 career points with his performance this evening against the Appleton East Ball Club. And the Marshfield Tigers win this Division I regional semifinal 53-38. Back to the field house and more of our postgame.